Now it's time to deal collections. Running collections. In Postman, a collection can be a group of saved requests or a workflow or a test suite. You might run a collection to send requests to your new APIs endpoints or to retrieve data from a data source or to test an API's functionality. Postman enables you to run collections in several ways. You can run collections manually with the collection runner. This is useful when you are sending a small number of requests and you don't need to repeat them many times. You can run collections frequently in an automated way by scheduling collection runs or by setting up monitors. Scheduled collection runs are useful for automating testing, and monitors are useful for checking performance, availability, and reliability. You can automate collection runs in your CI CD with the Postman CLI or Newman. Postman CLI or a Newman tool. So you can use webhooks to trigger collection runs at certain times or when a specific event happens in your application. So first we will see using the collection runner. That's a manual way. Then we will go to automation one by one using the collection runner. The collection runner enables you to run a collections requests in a specified sequence. It logs your request test results and can use scripts to pass the data between requests and alter the request workflow. You can configure the collection runner to meet your development needs. You can run collections using a specific environment and can pass data files into a run. Collection runs enable you to automate your API testing, and you can schedule runs to run in Postman Cloud with the collection runners and runner with the monitors or monitor. So you can also integrate collection runs with your CI/CD pipeline using the Postman CLI, a Postman tool that enables you to run and test collections directly from the command line. So here what we are going to look is configuring a collection run, running your collections, sharing collection runs, and automating collection runs. That's what we are going to see here. So we'll begin with configuring a collection run. So let's get into the Postman, and so this is our collection, not one. This is a workspace. In this we have uh, many collections. Yeah. So this is one collection. So select collections in your sidebar. I'll zoom it so that it will be pretty clear for you. So these are all our collections. Okay, this portion. So select collections in the sidebar and select the collection you want to run, specifically the collection that you want to run. So I want to run this collection, so I have selected this one. So on the click on this, and here from here you can start, you can run this collection from here, directly run collection, or you can simply just, yeah, click on this. Okay, so let me zoom it one more time, and so I've selected this and come here. At this point you can find an option called run collection. Run collection. So we can select this run collection from the Postman, or else there is one more way. You can directly, this is one way of doing. Other one is you can click on a runner directly from the Postman footer and drag a collection from the collections or history in the sidebar. Let me click on this runner. So now in workbench, the runner window is going to appear. Yes. So what you can do is either you can drag a collection or folder from your sidebar. This is our sidebar into this, or else you can find your previous collection runs in history or import past runs. So simply let us drag and drop it here. Okay, that's it. Our collection has been added. This is one way, or another way of doing is by selecting from here. So now select this run manually. So once either from here or a runner, whatever it may be, it's fine. So then if you want to, if you want your collections to run with an environment, select it from here. So I have selected it as an experimental env. So let me keep it that only. And you can also select environment from the sidebar if you want. You see that environments, yes, and then select the environment that you want to use. So choose, now it's time to choose a configuration options. Now we have plenty of options here, configuration options. First one is iteration. You see that here, iterations. Iterations, what does it mean? Let me zoom it and I'll show it to you. Let me scroll this side and let me scroll up also. Yeah, now you can see that this portion. First option here is iterations. The number of iterations for your collection run. So you can also run collections multiple times with different data sets to build workflows. So here at this moment, I'll go with one iteration. Then we have delay. So an interval delay in milliseconds between each request. So I'll put 3 milliseconds delay between each iteration. So I'll put 3 iterations and 3 milliseconds delay. So then we have below that you have advanced settings. Here you can select a file, but below that we have advanced setting. Let me scroll down a bit more. Yeah, here we can see advanced settings. So this consists of again 4 sections. The first one is save responses. What does it mean? Save response headers and bodies to the log to review them later. For large collection runs, this setting can affect performance. Then we have keep variable values. So persist the variables used in the run so that any variable updated by the run will remain changed after it completes. If you do not persist variables, changes aren't saved after the run completes. Know that persisting variables in the collection run will update the current value only. Then the third one, we have run collection without using stored cookies. If your requests use cookies, you can optionally deactivate them for a collection run. And final one that we have is save cookies after collection run. So save the cookies used in this session to the cookie manager. Any values changed by requests during the run will remain after it completes. So we have checked keep variable values and save cookies after the collection run. That's it. So now all done, all set. Now by default your requests run in the sequence they are listed in the collection. You see that the first one is entity one get, second one is building request ex, third one is sending request URL endpoint one. So these are in sequential way. By default our requests run in the sequence they are listed in the collection. If you need to change the order of execution, select this and drag a request to its new location in the order. So you can also remove an individual. So let me select this and let me use this path param at the beginning. First one. Yeah. Let me select this. Yeah. So then we can actually, if you want to remove an individual request from the run by clearing the checkbox, that's it. You just clear the checkbox and it will be kept out of the a request out of executing that request. When you have completed your configuration or configuring the collection runner, so now it's time to select the run the collection name. See, you see that run this collection name, run universe earth collection. I'll click on this and we'll see what's going to happen. So total how many times? 3 times it's supposed to run. So 3 iteration. You can see that window. So universe earth collection results error run again. That's okay. Error it doesn't matter. So runner environment experimental end iterations 3 duration 4 seconds 670 milliseconds. All tests and average. Let's click on view results. So far okay, iteration 1 failed. An error occurred while running the request. That's okay, that doesn't matter. I'm just showing this. So iteration 1 is failed, then it has gone to iteration 2. So let's wait for iteration 3. Yeah, iteration 3 also started. Okay. So this is how we run a collection. So the another way of running a collection. So let me select this play one. So universal Jupyter. Yeah, let's go with this. So let me click on this and go to run collection, enter, then run collection runner window appears. You see that, you can see the color coding also, get post del total 3. I want to go with the run manually, so I'm configuring my run collection run. I'll go with one iteration without 0, and then let me click on run universe Jupyter. So experimental one iteration. So let me click on view summary get form data. Yeah. So that's it. So that's how we run. So let me get into the other API. So let's take the GraphQL, this collection, our soaps. Click on run collection. Yeah. So these are all. So let me click on run soap API. There are a lot of requests it consists of, and it started running each and every API. You can see that run summary, and once all done we will check. So total how many APIs here, endpoints, okay, too many API endpoints. So let me click on view all runs, and here is that all runs 701 millisecond. And let me go to the previous one. So let me click on here. Okay, so that's it. See, you can see all the duration, everything you are getting, all that information. This is how, okay, let me get back to the authorization. Okay, everything is fine. No issue. Test is okay. Variables, SOAP API. And let me run it again. This time I will give uh, 3 milliseconds duration and 3 iterations. Let me click on run and see what will happen. Okay, first iteration is going on now. Iteration 1. Once that is done, after 3 milliseconds of delay, it will go for iteration 2. Once that is also done, then it will go for iteration 3. You see that? Post, it's been executed, no tests, we haven't mentioned any tests, but it's successfully executed without any error. This is iteration 1. You see all are all, you see all 200 okay, 200 okay, 200 okay, all got the same response code 200 okay. Okay, so iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3, all has been executed successfully. Let me click here. Yes, done. Yes, done. All three are done with that. So that's how we configure our collection and we run our collection and we also view our collections using this method.